Welcome to the realm of Millenia. Be ye man, woman, child, spirit, creature, or maybe even the Mahan. Be ye a native migrator, or maybe even an invader. Welcome to the realm of Millenia on this Songbook Sunday. This is the day where I either sing or write for you guys or do something else of the nature and ridiculousness. Because singing and music is a rather big part of the novel. The novel isn't a musical, but kind of like how in films and movie such as Baby Driver, the music plays a rather overt and subtle integral part of the narrative being mentioned. Music is very important, so I'm devoting a whole day to music, even though there are occasions where I'm not at all explaining how they correlate to the book. It's just me talking about music or sharing music, right? Today, I'm doing a song cover of Coldplay's Viva la Vida. And it's a song from 2008 from them, but something with this song that is relatively impactful was the fact that there is a particular lyric in here that I, for a good 4 years, didn't know I was hearing wrong and basically vocalizing every time I sung it incorrectly. It's a part of the chorus. It's where it's "Be my mirror, my sword and shield." I always heard that as extol and extium, because that is more so like a biblical Hebrew language reference there for extol and extium, right? Where extol means to like give praise and lift up and kind of like magnify, while extium, like to translate it from Hebrew, closely resembles like cause of death, like in a medical sense. Yeah, that's perfect. Cause of death, like if you hear in police reports and medical coroner's office, cause of death is yada yada so and so, or so and so blunt force trauma was the cause of death, right? So extium, I know I pronounced that with a th, but it's actually just a t. extium, extium. That means like basically cause of death, but like for synonyms, you would run into something like destruction, ruin, and death. But like if you're going to use it in a word, as a phrase or in a sentence, it's best if you use it in the sense of like the cause of death, right? Where got into a car accident and blunt force trauma is the extium, the cause of death, right? Bringing ruin, causing of death, right? Car accident was the cause of death. Nope, all the alcohol he was drinking was the cause of death, right? Just because something else killed him, the cause of death was the alcohol. You can use extium in that manner. And lyrically, because I knew what extol and extium meant, I kind of got it misconstrued and was selling myself the misconception and understanding of what was actually being sung in the song, because Viva la Vida is in a different language, so why wouldn't they also have a different little speckle of bilingual nature in the song too? But that was my bad. The actual song lyrics is "Be my mirror, my sword, and my shield." And due to the fact that I sung that wrong for a good 4 years straight before finding out the truth, even to this day, I can't help myself but sing extol extium sometimes. So when I get to that lyric, because today I will be singing. Eventually, pardon the procrastination, but I will eventually sing. Right? But when I get to that, be my mirror, my sword and shield, I apologize if I don't say the lyric right, but that is why this song sticks out to me, right? So this will be my cover of it. Hopefully I only have to sing it once because I don't get a lot of the lyrics wrong. I'm going to try to sing it without looking at the notebook. But if you see me pull one of these and look down, that's because I'm cheating. It's because I'm cheating. I'm totally cheating. I'm looking at the printout of the words because I don't want to disrespect the original artist and the song creator by singing it wrong, but I'm gonna tell you flat out, even though I'm doing a cover, I'm probably going to sing that one lyric wrong because of how regularly I mentally confused the lyrics in my own mind. So I do apologize, but to get over it, right? But ultimately, great lyricism on the song and everything. I like it for its lyricism and the time of creation. So yeah. But hey, enough procrastination. It is Songbook Sunday, and I will sing to you, regardless of how much I like it or you like it. Enjoy or skip the video. Coldplay, Viva la Vida. Hide the lyrics. Pull up my diaphragm and sing louder. Bring down the voice a pitch. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the mornings I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. I'm pausing because it's an instrumental piece. I used to roll the dice, see the fear in my enemy's eyes. Really? We have a cop siren in the back. I'm not sure if you heard it, but it really distracted me without looking at it. I used to roll the dice, see the fear in my enemy's eyes. Listen as the crowds would sing. Now the old king is dead, but long live the king. 1 minute I held the key. Next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells a sing. Bells are ringing. Dear gosh. Can we get a restart? I already hate it. We're gonna restart because there was a cop in the background blaring his sirens. Yep, that's my excuse today. Restart it. I used to roll the dice. Excuse you. Excuse you. From the top. I used to roll. Skipped a whole intro. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the mornings I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to roam. I used to roll the dice. See the fear in my enemy's eyes. I listen as the crowds would sing. I do apologize. That was a terrible backup in the immune system. I used to roll the dice, see the fear in my enemy's eyes. I'd listen as the crowds would sing. Now the old king is dead, but long live the king. 1 minute I held the key. Next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stands upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman Calvary's choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in the foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, but once you'd gone, there was never an honest word. But that was when I ruled the world. Got another instrumental. Yep. Was it? And I got a unbelievable. Interruptions left and right. It was a wicked, 'twas a wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors to let me in. Shattered windows and the sounds of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Was that the right one? Don't look at it. Shattered window. I believe that's the right one. This will just be a demo. I'm gonna start from the top, man. Shattered windows and the sounds of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver blade, just a puppet on a lonely string. Who would ever wanna be king? I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman Calvary choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, missionaries in the foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you... This is where we change the chorus up, and I really love chorus changes. It goes from once to St. Peter is never calling for me, because I'm a terrible person. And then you just sing that second chorus after a little instrumental a cappella intermediary, which is nice for an outro. It's a beautiful outro. But since that is already the case and I already know it, let me verify I got that right. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Yes, I got that right. Okay, so I did do it in order. I'm pretty good. Not too bad. For not looking. For me, with a terrible retention curve, I think that is pretty good. Coldplay, Viva la Vida cover from yours truly. Let's try again. This time I'm gonna just read it. I used to rule the world, seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the mornings I sleep alone, sweep the streets I used to own. Let that instrumental play, dude. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes, listen as the crowds would sing. Now the old king is dead, but long live the king. 1 minute I held the key. Next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. To be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in the foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, but once you gone, it was never, never an honest word. But that was when I ruled the world. Let that instrumental play. It was a wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors to let me in, shattered windows and the sound of drums. Oh, people couldn't believe what I'd become. Some revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Ah, who would ever wanna be king? I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. To be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you... I already did it. I know St. Peter won't call my name. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name. Never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. And then you have the acapella mix and the instrumental. And it was more levity acapella than it actually is like singing, like more so opera acapella than it is like comprehensible work. And you hear that chorus one last time. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. To be my mirror, my sword and shield, missionaries in a foreign field. Okay, we're done. Yep, we're done. We're done the video for the day. We're done. Just dying. Less air is coming in, then going out. Oh gosh. Like the video, comment if you care to comment, share the video for exposure. Subscribe if you feel like it. I can't breathe. Kill me now, God.